gorgeous. Tara time here for today's beauty tip. Today we're answering a question for a viewer that wanted to know how she can get the caked up eyeshadow out of the crease of her eye. Very good question, and it's a two-part answer. First and foremost, you're going to want to use an eyeshadow primer. So make sure you don't put any foundation on your eyelid either. So the eyeshadow primer will really help to set the eyeshadow so that it stays in place. And if you're using a lot of foundation on your eye, which we don't want to do, that's probably another reason that's causing that eyeshadow to reservoir there. And last but not least, you want to make sure you have a high quality eyeshadow. If you are using drugstore makeup, I totally understand, but you're gonna wanna invest in high quality makeup. Now, I use a range of different products from Unique to Chanel, and I do not buy makeup at CVS anymore. And that is because I find that it actually costs me more to buy disposable makeup that doesn't last as long and it doesn't have as high a quality ingredients. And also you're gonna wanna remember this is on your face, right? So if you're putting something on your eyes or around your eyes, you're gonna wanna make sure that it has the highest quality to it because it does disappear, right? Where does it go? It sucks into your face. It goes into your skin. So if you're using a product that has sulfates or parabens or any kind of toxic ingredient, you are going to absorb that into your body. So it is worth it to invest in a high quality product, and it will actually save you money and time because you won't have to order as often. I mean, when I was shopping at Walgreens or CVS for my cosmetics a very long time ago, before I learned this trick, I was going there every month and I was spending a lot of money, $60, $70, and the makeup wasn't very good. It wouldn't last very long. I had to reapply and reapply. So for this question about the eyeshadow, I've got a couple of different options that we're going to use. And also, I know I use a lot of glittery eyeshadow colors because that's my preference. So like, I love the whites and the pinks and the golds. I love sparkly stuff, right? But for our questionnaire today, she wanted more of a natural look, right? So we're going to go with something that doesn't have a glitter to it. Something that's maybe a little bit more sheer like this. Okay, so it's more of a soft color in between all of my glittery colors. It is Rose Blush by Unique. And if you want the exact name, just drop a comment or shoot me a message. And I will probably put the links to how you can order these eye colors in the comments below. But meanwhile, let's get started. So we're going to do a quick eye today. I'm going to use just a really neat little blending brush. This is again, and I usually do just a sweep. I've already put my eyeshadow primer on, by the way, and I usually do just a sweep of the lid with the color. Okay, so you're going to start from the corner here, go across, and then I also do, and again, because we're going to do the solid colors and no glitter, I'm going to use a different one for the highlight under the brow bone here. So you want to do this white. I have this white that's not glittery. You'll see it's really subtle, right? And then this is the pink. Okay. So it's a really natural look. You can't even tell. Look at the difference. But it enhances, and it's going to give me that pop of color. Instead of these different colors where you see the darker colors, the pinks, stuff like that. You see the difference? Okay, so you want to make sure. Get a really subtle, shimmerless color if you want an absolute natural look. Like that. I'm going to do the other side just so you can see again. You're always going to start from inside the corner of the eye. Go up. All right. Up, up, up. And I like to do these colors. I like to do them before I do the eyebrow. And I will show you why shortly. Okay. So again, you're just going to take the color. Boom. Okay. Short strokes are always good with eye makeup as well. Then I take the wand. Here we are. It looks like this. Okay, this is a double-edged makeup sword. No, this is the Spool Brow Artist Brush by Unique. So you're gonna just want to go backwards and get all that makeup at the root of the hair under your eyebrow, because what's going to happen is if you just put makeup on top of the eyebrow, it's just going to sit there and it's going to dust down onto your face. So you want to really make sure there's no makeup or foundation or cream or anything like that in these hairs of your eyebrow, and just brush them back and then brush them up. Okay, so just to show you one more time, you're going to go back and then up. Okay? All right. Now, you take the other end of the brush, right? Get your eyebrow color. I'm going to use this color here. I have this amazing palette by Unique that I love it so much. It's just, you can pull them out when you're done with them and just replace them with new colors. I just feel like such an artist when I'm doing this, because that's really what makeup is, isn't it? You're painting a picture on your face. So I love this because it gives me the opportunity to really design my eyebrow with a shadow only, right? So today I feel like going with a sort of thicker eyebrow. And what I do is I kind of draw the outside of it. Yeah, and I know I've shared this with you before, but the best part about drawing your eyebrow look is you can use the rest of your face, right? So you're going to want to line it up with this nostril here. You're going to want to line it up with that same nostril. That's where it ends, okay? And here is where it should start to peak, the middle of your pupil, okay? So here, here, and here. That's how you do a really strategic eyebrow. And it'll perfectly line up with the symmetry of your face as well. Now remember, no two sides of your face are the same. So we have one eyebrow that's going to have a higher arch and one eyebrow that's going to be more straight across. You've got one eye that's going to be more round, one eye that's going to be more almond. So the trick with makeup is not to accentuate those differences, unless of course you'd like to, but to even them out, right? So look at the difference here. So, okay, and then with an eyebrow. You see the difference? See how my eyes just really stand out here as opposed to over here? Now, if you don't want such a thick eyebrow, you put a little too much on, because it's just a shadow, you can just use this. Blend it. Blending is your friend, right? And last but not least, just to show you the full natural look and how you can really do something that looks amazingly subtle, I'm going to take another little flat, really flat brush that I use for eyeshadow, and I'm going to go with a black, and I'm going to start at the base here. Just do a really natural eye line. And again, you can keep it really thin. If you mess up, that's okay. Short strokes are helpful. You always want the eye to go up. I never put a lot on the bottom lid or the lower lid because it kind of weighs the eye down. And I can always go back and blend it in as well. If it's a little too dark, this is actually a black that I'm using. So if you want it to be a little bit more blended, you can do that too. Okay, really subtle. And then I'm gonna just kind of clean up that area around the eye. Again, in my last video I shared, this trick about putting a loose powder or a light powder under your eye when you're doing eye makeup, so if something drops down, you can dust it off really easily. It's another great tip. And then last but not least, we're going to finish this look with some mascara. Now the trick with mascara is layering it. So you're going to want to get to the base and zigzag. And sometimes I let it dry. And I'll do a separate video about how to glue on eyelashes really successfully because I get a lot of questions about that too. But